today's tutorial, we're going to be going over some flow legwork combinations that I've made for you guys. I have a couple that are advanced and I have a couple that are more for beginners. Even so, even if you're advanced, you can still incorporate all of these. I kind of explain that when we actually get into the video. So yeah, let me do the intro. Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm AJ47 from Soul Mavericks Crew. Happy to be here and see all your smiling faces once again. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. Like the video if you do like the video. I'm sure you will with this one. I'm pretty proud of this one. This is a good one. I want to give a special shout out to everyone that supported the channel in the past. You guys are awesome. If you would like to do so, you can do. There's links in the description down below. We kind of use the knees a fair bit in this tutorial. I've got a nice soft floor, but if you don't, I'd recommend getting some knee pads. I've often recommended the McDavid knee pads that I use for myself when I'm not training in the house, but they are also linked in the description down below. It's on my Amazon landing page, which you can check out. It's got loads of other tools for breaking, but especially the knee pads that's there. It's like at one of the top ones. So you guys can check that out if you need a pair of knee pads to protect yourself. Without further ado, let's get into this video. First things first, we're going to start in the back position like so. Lift the knees up off the floor. You're going to do the typical pretzel setup where you step, pull the leg back. Normally it's this leg that pretzels, but this time we're going to swing this one. So this one's going to swing around like so. I'm going to come all the way back to here. It puts me in this position. This leg is going to tuck underneath myself like I'm going to do a blender, like this. This is all one flow, by the way. This is one flow. And now we have a direction change, okay? So I'm going to now sit on my bum. I'm going to use this hand to allow this leg to swing, like so. Then this leg, once the swing is about to run out, I fold it in to a hook and it allows me to turn. This is going to propel the outside inwards pretzel, the inside outwards pretzel, which goes like this and swap to the knee, okay? From here, my arms are going to be up. It adds a little bit of dynamics, but it's also better for balance. You can see this really clearly in the faster version. I'm literally going to swap, and this leg is going to swing, which kind of takes me into a little bit of a knee split. This is now going to lift up and swing into another inside outwards pretzel, like so, to the back, walk across, back CC, and that concludes the pattern on this side. So we'll walk through the same on the other side, just a little bit faster. We'll go to this side, pretzel setup, kick, bring it back, kind of like a half position zero, just so you know. I'm going to now turn and pretzel with this leg, well, again, the unusual leg. So that's going to look like this, pretzel, and it's going to take me here, same as I did on the other side. But the flow is going to continue, and it will come under like I'm going to blender, but I don't complete the blender. What I do is I sit down, and now I've got this arm down, I can propel this leg this way, like so, and as the momentum kind of runs out, which is about here, I pull it in, like so, which allows me to pretzel all the way around. I'm going to swap legs to here. Again, my arms would normally be up, knee spin, pretzel, ta-ta-ta, back CC. And that concludes that flow. This flow wasn't so easy for me to figure out. I had a lot of trial and error, especially on my opposite side, mainly because I was impatient and going too fast, thinking I could just run through it. But once I slowed it down, took my time, it's relatively easy and good fun. It feels like it flows, it looks like it flows, and it takes up a lot of space, which I kind of like to do. So have fun with this one, practice it, rearrange it. Even if you learn a few parts of it and cut some bits out, it's still going to look fresh. So there you go, you're welcome. Oh, I love this one. Sometimes it's the simplest and freshest little things that are often the best. This one, because it's short but straight to the point, and it's still fresh. Like everything is beautiful. You've got the footwork element, which is the monkey swing. You've got the rotation, which still flows, which is the meltdown, and then it goes straight into a pretzel. But because of the way that I've made it, it goes to the sides. So it's usually you'll see pretzels from this angle or from this angle, you know, from the front of the back. But this one goes to the side and still has that kind of attacking footwork style within it, and I really love that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoy this this combination, because yeah, this is the first one is definitely my favorite, but this is probably the second. Monkey swing. So you're gonna do 2, and on the third one you go into a meltdown. You go 1, 2, and you've got to do a full circle like this. And notice how my biting point is just over, because now I'm going to pretzel and I'm going to go to here. So the flow will continue. There's no stop here. And it goes outside, round, ta-ta. 1, 2, meltdown. 1, pretzel, pretzel, ta-ta. Okay? So just in case you're not reading the pretzels correctly, because I can't assume that everyone's got everything, it's an inside-outwards pretzel followed by an outside-inwards pretzel. So an inwards and then an outwards. I should just say that, it's much easier. Inwards, outwards. Okay? Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, meltdown. And then on this side, it will be inwards, outwards, tap, tap. And then it's 3 monkey swings, or 2, and on the third one you melt down. Okay? Boom. This one's really easy. I kind of remastered this off the 8-ball sweep I done in another video, who I actually learned from Alienness. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But this one is an easier version of that actually, because you don't have to do any helicopters or anything complicated like that, but it's with a CC and I think it looks quite nice. So it goes normal CC like that. Well, not exactly. I call this the Ukrainian CC, so it's like the overreach. So it's not the CC. This CC won't work with this flow. It's awkward. I call it the Ukrainian one because they kind of do it like it's a 6-step. So you go like you're going to a 6-step, but here you CC, and now my leg is on this side, and it gives me the momentum I need to get all the way around in a full circle. Again, it won't work if you do it here, if you do it short, because that's dead weight. So you have to then, and there's no flow there. So you want the knock-on effect to be there basically. So you have to go past your center to rotate all the way around. And you spin on this foot basically. You have to lead it with your leg, but your shoulder as well. So like my shoulder's down and it's right behind me, but still close to me. If my hand goes over here, it's not gonna work, because I need to spin. So I need to spin here, and these are my 2 anchor points, right? I'm gonna spin, change hands, and allow my body to come around. When I release this arm, I'll release this leg. CC on the side, same thing, to get all the way back around to the front. You can literally just practice from the CC and swing all the way. Swing in and practice getting back. It's all about the hand transfer. Sorry about the noise of my feet squeaking. Probably need to polish the floor a little bit. But yeah, this is relatively easy, just a little bit fiddly. It feels like you're leaning back the whole time with this one. So it kind of feels like quick hooks in the same similar position, if that makes sense. One more time, just to be clear, arm and shoulder, hand transfer is really important. So overreach the CC, down, swing, and this hand transferring allows me to get back around to the front. It's awkward slower. You have to kind of do it with a bit of a whip. You see that? And it glides a lot easier. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to figure it out. Have fun with that one. It's a nice little one. This one's deliberately smaller than the other combination for you to play with and add in, to insert into maybe something of your own. So give that a try. Learn it and then insert it straight away to a combo you already have. See how that works for you. Alright, this next one, definitely one of the easier ones. I want to be clearer because I've used this wrap tech before in another tutorial. What I'm going to be clear about and how you perform this one is, normally when we hook, we go like this, right? Notice that this leg goes and this leg hooks, okay? So it's kind of like my body's on this side, my legs are on this side. With this one, however, it's the same side. So I'm gonna go on this side and this leg is gonna go. It's really important, otherwise it doesn't work. Or it does work, it just looks clumsy. Okay, so this one, it's gonna go around and under, okay? Like this. So when you do it fast, it's, okay? It looks really swift, okay? And because it's that circular motion, you're just going straight into an outside pretzel. So you'll go 1, keep the flow going. 2, this is going to go around and pull in. You have to change hands first. Change hands first so you can wrap. Okay? Like so. Round and in. Change hands first. Wrap. Bring it in. Half position 0. Change hands first. 1, 2. Bring it in. 1, 2. Okay? And that's it really. Again, deliberately shorter, but something you should try and add into something you already have. Because there's a hook in there, it works great with any of the beginning foundational steps. Play with it, see what you can create. Right, this next one is a brilliant little one for beginners. I mean, it's still fresh for me. I'm going to use it. I probably just won't use it as a pattern. I'll use it as a combination, which means I'll only do it on one side and transition from something else to something else, if that makes sense. So, but again, this one's fantastic to learn if you're kind of starting out, because it flows, it's nice, it has level changes, and it has different textures. So you've got spins, which make you look like you're moving faster. You've got threads, which are slightly different, and level changes. Even though minor, you do have some level changes. So I quite like this one. We're going to start in a Zulu spin. It's probably best if I don't start at the halfway point. I start kind of here, so I can Zulu spin and I have space, and I don't end up going into the wall, which did happen a few times in practice. So I'm going to extend one leg, but with this Zulu spin, I'm going to kick. So I'm going to kick and bring it back underneath myself, like so. All right. This leg is going to blend on underneath, behind, placing this hand down for support, and as I collapse onto my bum and completing the blend up, I'm going to thread, pull this leg in, hook, okay? This leg is now going to extend, and I'm going to kick into the Zulu spin on the other side. Extend, kick, half position 0, which is Zulu spin, blend that around. Now, you saw me do it on that side, but the flow doesn't stop, just so you know. So once this starts moving, there's no stop. It goes under, grab the foot, thread, pull the foot in, hook, kick on Zulu, under, thread. Okay, so you start getting a little faster, under, kick, under. There you go, really easy, beginners, but also you can use it if you're relatively advanced. Just got to transition to something else rather than do it as a pattern if you've got a little bit more of experience doing this. But yeah, enjoy. Thank you once again for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. This was fun to do. If you'd like to see more of these kind of leg work flow tutorials, let me know. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you like it, and as always, stay fresh, stay clean, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace. Yeah. Come in. Come in. Headstand. Headstand. Hands down, hands in front. Hands in front, hips up. Go. Hold, hold. Keep the feet there, keep the feet in front, keep the feet in front. That's it. Stay there. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2. Oh, so close. Fist bump. B-boy. Freshness. Cool pose.
I get 3.
Do you want your train? Here's your trains. Okay. Have fun.